Hello, I'm Joe.
I'm Mark.
And these are the Ormsby GTR Goliaths. So Ormsby Guitars are a really unique company out of Perth, Australia. And they're unique because they started life as a custom shop and still do exist as a custom shop. But they started making these limited runs out of World Music Co. in Korea, which is where like all the PRS SEs come from. Loads of Epiphones, like top-end Epiphones, come from there. A load of other companies do lines of guitars from World Music Co. It's a really well-respected and excellent Korean factory. What makes Ormsby's use of that factory unique is that they do all of their guitars in micro runs. So they'll choose a guitar shape, a guitar model, and they'll do a broad range of really interesting colours, but they'll just do like a limited run of those, and then they'll move on to something else. So their range never exists with like 4 or 5 different body shapes being made at one time. Each run has its own thing. And then, like recently, they've spoken about doing sort of reruns. So, like the most popular things from previous runs, they're going to re-release.
And so this is Ormsby's latest venture, which is the Goliaths. And I think they released these at NAMM.
Just before NAMM. And they start life as all things do from the Ormsby catalogue. They start life as a custom shop model, and then they get made into a GTR series. So this body shape and the specs and everything were available on the Ormsby website for some time before they actually built them. I mean, they're a remarkable instrument. This is their headless fan fretted instrument. I think it's important to note how difficult it is to do that on a mass-produced scale. If this was just a custom shop model, then fine. You know, there are plenty of fan fret things. Headless guitars are really popular at the moment, but this is a Korean-built, mass-produced, fan-fretted, headless.
Who would you say the competition is? Strandberg?
Strandberg, Kiesel. Those are sort of your big other brands that do this sort of thing. Ibanez have made a sort of foray into fan fretted recently, not so much headless, but certainly into like fan fretted.
It's like you were saying, these are like this is like an extreme fan fretting, isn't it? Compared to comparatively
to the competition, this is probably the most extreme fan fret. I mean, this is a really severe angle. So these are perfect for drop tuning and experimental tunings in general. And of course, all models come in a 6 and a 7 string.
Yeah, the specs are cool. I mean, I think we've got a mahogany body. Yeah. What was his top?
Macassar Ebony.
Which is like, I mean, I don't know what that is. It sounds great.
Yeah, but it's super cool. I mean, that's not the sort of finish you should see anywhere kind of outside of a custom shop. You know, I'd expect to see that on like, you know, a high-end PRS. Ebony fretboard as well, or maple on some, and luminlay dot inlays, which I think is super cool.
Pickup wise, what are we rocking?
It's a couple of like Ormsby's own. So I think it's a nunchucker in the neck.
I think it's like a de la creme or something.
Oh no, that's it. A de la creme in the neck and a nunchucker in the bridge, that way round. But yeah, I just think, and the other finishes that are available, there's like a satin sort of like figured top green burst. There's this like blue to green sparkle.
Try and get it.
Yeah, which is crazy. There are some other weird wood tops as well, a more zebra-like.
And what we haven't mentioned is they're so light. Like, you could they're super lightweight. Brilliant. I love this as well on the back here. I love the way that the jack input goes in. That's kind of intuitive because everyone folds a jack. If you're playing live, you fold it round, you know, your strap so it doesn't come out. Yet most guitars still have the jack going in the opposite direction, so it's an effort to do that. I just think that's maybe it's the way of the future.
Yeah, I think it is. It's just a cool change. So that was the Ormsby GTR Goliath series, but what do you think? Let us know in the comments below.
And if you want to see more videos like this, then don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and we shall see you very soon.